All right. First quarter action set to begin. Kicking off from the left hash. Pretty interesting decision. But Davier Jones set to receive the kickoff to begin this game. And here we go. Kicking off into the end zone as touchback, and there is a flag on the field before we even get our first snap of the game. Might be an offsides on Ankeny. We'll see. Good field position for the Hawks. All right. All right. Should begin kickoff again. All right. Let's see if we can get better field position. Kickoff is closer as penalty on Roosevelt. And here we go, officially starting the first quarter. Again into the end zone, and the Roughriders will start at the 20. And welcome back to the booth, Ziggy Page.
How you doing? How you
Yeah,
doing?
you gotta scoot over. So.
You right?
All right, send you back to the field. And I gotta say, it is a pretty chilly night.
Yeah, no lie.
Yeah.
Also, mic up. I can't hear anything.
I already did.
We did.
I already did. All right, that should be good. All right, again, still a few difficulties. Your headset isn't gonna be. So. All right, here we go. Jameson Patton motions Davier Jones, and already an offsides.
All right.
No, got.
Ankeny's obviously ready to go already.
All right, offsides on the Hawks. Gonna set us up plus 5 yards. And again, you have yet to start the first quarter. Davier Jones again motioning, and they're going to hand it off to Russell, and he'll get about 4 yards on the play.
Solid gain by Russell Lamar. He's been starting to piece it together these last couple games. Rough game at Waukee. Came back to Atoma, came back strong. Urbandale, he did all right, and good start. Good start up the middle on the drive.
He did do all right, but all right for the offense was not enough. Getting beaten 30-0 and seeming no pass game, just could not get started. Defense, I feel, was doing a lot of what was asked, and to take the handoff to Russell up the middle, should plenty for a first down. Gain of 6.
Russell Lamar up the middle.
Should set up the Roughriders for a first down at the 35, and won't say anything, but Roughriders, I usually do set out projection every week, but I feel like this game is blaringly obvious the Roughriders are underdogs.
Oh, absolutely. That kind of goes into any suburb game as of right now. We haven't exactly established our presence against suburb schools, but it's a solid squad this year. And as long as they put in work and they continue to put in work throughout the game, we should turn out all right.
Yep, all right. Take the handoff and probably going nowhere. Probably a loss of a yard on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 11 at the 30. Oh, it was actually a loss of 2 on the play. Going to be 2nd and 12 from the about the 33-yard line. Again in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers out, 1 to the right. Jameson looks back to throw, and a nice pickup block by Russell. And he's going to, got him in the spin cycle, and he'll get back lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Jameson's been struggling to get the ball out of his hands these last, especially against Urbandale.
And
apparently now he just got to trust his receivers and get the ball in the air.
And I've been meaning to discuss this with you. if you look at every single play that Urbandale ran, it was in zone coverage, and the windows were there, but he just could not find them in time, and I feel like that led to our demise. Takes a snap, rolls out to his right, gonna throw, and George Williams, nice toss. Gonna set up the Rough Riders at the 48-yard line for another Rough Riders first down. Got a small little student section here from Roosevelt. Again, a little Forest Drive. None of us could make the game, but
Textbook route from George Williams to the outside. Man's been putting in work all season and looking to continue that.
yeah, that he has been the one shining star of our
offense.
All right, Jameson again in the shotgun. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right. Wide receivers. Going to take the snap, and another offsides by Ankeny. 2 offsides on this drive will give Rough Riders another set of 5 yards.
March it down the field. That's another 5 yards.
And, we'll take any yards we can get.
Absolutely. We're going to need them, especially late in the game.
And, I will bring you back history. We lost a close one, 28-14, and the first half was as Jameson rolls out to his left, and that could be, and it's going to be intercepted. That ball should never have been thrown. And even then, it probably would have been considered a fumble the way it did not. The ball just could not get out of his hands going forward. So as we were complimenting the offense, find a way to give it up, and the Rough Riders defense has the tall task of stopping the Ankeny Hawks at their own 39.
Ernst breaking down the offensive line right now on the bench. They're just looking to reset, recoup. Silly turnover, really shouldn't have happened. Obviously, Jameson probably wanted to get that ball a little farther out of his hands, even though it's just a little scramble play.
But a nice flea flicker. And, can they catch up to him? Missed the open tackle and finally gang tackled for an 8-yard gain. Number 32, Colin Kaldoff, with a handoff. And already, are you seeing a little concern from our defense the way?
The defense has been able to pull it together strong at times, but if they break down, they lose energy down the stretch, and they're going to have a lot of time. That's what we saw at Urbandale. The offense was not producing, and they were keeping the ball for too long on the defensive side.
Going to get their wind sprints. Here is they take a snap, and this is going to be caught for a touchdown. And already, 2-play drive, and the Ankeny Hawks will go up 6-0. Number 14, Maddox Ward with the nice catch.
QB for Ankeny absolutely just put that in the breadbasket. Really could not have asked for a better pass, leading them. We just broke they broke the coverage way too fast, and downfield they had 2 guys trailing them. Absolutely just beat off the line.
Yeah, and you could just really see it from a mile away too.
Oh, absolutely frustrating. You saw once the ball left in the air, we could have just said touchdown then.
Yeah, so they'll try an extra point and absolute dime through, make it 7-0. Ankeny Hawks to begin the game after such a promising drive and receiving the ball. We now go down 7-0. And as we hear their non-original fight song from Ankeny.
Not going to lie, pregame they took the most basic college fight song and made it their own.
It seems like every high school picks on Wisconsin or Michigan or Navy. But, you'd think a new suburb would get a band director to do their own fight song. But, they have money. They can pay off the copyright fee for Wisconsin. But looks like our student section is filling in just a tiny bit.
Walking in, I saw a lot more people in pajamas than it shows here.
Yeah, so Iowans are crazy.
A little unfortunate.
It is a chilly night. And so, as we're getting set, looks like getting set for kickoff again. Looks like I can see Jameson reviewing film of the last drive. And I bet you that probably was a safety breakup, like a safety miscommunication on that play. So we'll see. Here we go. Roosevelt begin their second possession, and this one will be received at the 2-yard line.
Oh, big
taking.
cut up the side.
Oh, nice. A nice return by Terrence Hill, setting up the Roughriders to begin their second drive at the 22-yard line. And what do you think the keys to the game are today for Roughriders to pull off probably one of the biggest upsets of 5A history?
It's gonna absolutely have to. It's just gonna break down to little things. We have the size that compares similar to Ankeny as we've seen so far in this game. We obviously have more talent than we've had in past years. We have a strong coaching staff. We got a lot of heart coming out of this team. One thing we have to do is we have to set the ego aside, break it down to the little stuff, make sure we block on the line, keep your QB protected, make sure he can work out of the pocket, and we just got to execute.
Javier Jones motions, and Russell will take the handoff, and a nice run for about 6 yards on the play, or about 5 yards on the play.
Definitely going to be good field position for second down.
And I 100% agree with you on all the keys to the game, and it's going to take a lot to just beat the defending state champions of 5A, and a lot of them thought that this game would be a little bit easier in terms that they lost probably their second game to a weaker Ankeny Centennial team, but you know how rivalries are.
Oh, absolutely. Ankeny Centennial has all the resources to pull off any upset.
Javier Jones motions, and Jameson's gonna look for the pass all day to throw, and let's see if that one was caught or not.
He got through into the outside. Kept the pass way too low. Jameson has to keep his composure this game. That's the one thing.
And
he's got to work quickly, but he's got to keep his composure. That's something he's absolutely struggled to do recently.
And I noticed that the offensive line does give him quite a bit of time to make his progressions and throw. It's just I wonder if it's more of a hesitancy thing to make that throw or not.
I would dare say he doesn't trust his receivers, but they've been putting in work for him, so it really doesn't make sense why he wouldn't. I think he just struggles to read the field.
Takes the snap and evades the pass rusher. Gonna break some ankles, and he's gonna cut up inside and gonna be lucky to get back in line of scrimmage. And this drive is finally shut down. And already rough. You can see coordinators on the field throwing, coats on the floor, and I gotta say that was it. It's almost repeating itself with Urbandale, a promising start, and then just one mistake just kills all the momentum.
Way too fast. We're now left Ankeny with stupidly good field position, and we have to lock down now. We got to go 4 and out, force them to kick field goal or punt. We just got to keep the good field position.
And he'll take the punt.
There we go.
And it was
outside.
pretty weak punt. Unfortunately, that will bring the Hawks in Roosevelt territory. That was about a 20-yard punt. Going to set up the Ankeny Hawks at the 48-yard line. And again, yeah, you're right. Let's hope that this defense, who was #1 ranked defense in 5A for a pretty long time until the Urbandale game, can just hold them to the 7 points.
At this point, our special teams has to pick it up, and our defense has to just work with whatever field position they've been given. So far, it hasn't been great. You've seen two prime examples of Ankeny starting off in a great area,
and he's gonna cut it outside, and he's gonna go in a nice block. And Jameson finally brings him down. Number 32, Colin Cowdoff. The nice run.
Roosevelt struggled to wrap up the last 2 weeks. Defensive fundamentals were absolutely on display the first 3 weeks, and then since then.
You could make a claim that the whole entire season has struggled to wrap up. It's just that when they've had bodies to the ball, they can finally.
Oh, absolutely. When they go face up, they'll make a spectacular hit every now and then. And
looking back to throw off his back foot and into the Rose. Could have hit a cheerleader. That's just elite ball placement.
Elite ball placement.
And number 14, number 12, J.J. Cole, under center, is a junior, in fact. Our quarterback is.
So. Yeah, sure.
Both signal callers being juniors. This man is 6'6" and 230 pounds. You think he's got an offer?
I would dare say he has.
And he
Tend to.
takes the snap. He's going to, oh my
Oh,
God, right in
dropped
the
pass.
hands.
Excellent ball placement from number 12, the QB, but
J.J. Cole.
the receiver struggles to keep it in the breadbasket.
Yeah, that is number 24, Carson Booth.
It wasn't the most friendly spot as you had to catch to the outside and then hit the quick turn, but
that's right in the hands.
yeah, it's right
you
in
got
the
it,
hands.
and I think it's more or less of not him, catching it, but just thinking downhill because he had
Absolutely.
one safety to beat after if he caught it,
Yeah.
and who knows what could have happened.
I
But
mean, and it's easy for a young baller to
third and
look
10,
and
he's
just-
going to throw, and he's going to find a
Oh.
wide open wide receiver.
dotted.
Maddox Ward again torching the Roosevelt defense.
It's
Gonna
almost like a 30-yard gap between him and anybody else up until they closed it, following the pass. But his route was wide open.
And he's going to set up the Ankeny Hawks at the 19 in the red zone. And again, it's almost like the last drive, struggling to find anybody, and just boop, dime. Maddox Ward is there, wide open.
Yep.
And
Dudes have to pick up their man and lock down the pass game.
take a handoff up the middle,
Up the middle.
and he's going to get maybe 3 yards on the play. Kadolf with the run. Gonna be set up about 2nd and 6 for the Hawks, and
Inside the 15 now.
seems like more and more riders are coming in, almost pretty late like you.
Hey, I got here before kickoff, so it's all good.
That is true.
I'm just a pretty face here, right?
Yeah. And
It's
he's
good
going to
pass
throw the
on
ball
outside.
to the outside, and he's going to break
Oh.
through every single tackle, and finally Bree
Absolutely
brought down,
waltzing up to the 2. Very
and
minimal pressure.
that's just deflating if you're a defense. Just unable to bring down the wide receiver. Again, Maddox Ward with the
Defense
catch.
is lacking the fundamentals right now, and it is absolutely costing us big. I mean, they're gonna have essentially, as long as they wrap up this drive, I mean, they're first and 3 to the goal line. So, I mean,
And
yep.
he's going to take it out the middle for a touchdown. And again, a quick drive in our territory ends with an Ankeny touchdown as the Ankeny Hawks will go up 13-0.
Roosevelt's bench looks absolutely dead right now.
Yeah, and it
Y'all are gonna have to do the score like over the air because he can't just play it. The thing's broken. So just say the score from time to time. As in like the website just fucked us up. No, that's what he keeps trying to get it back up. It's not going there. So just say the score from time to time.
all right. So it looks like we're having an error with our scoreboard. So we'll keep you updated. It's 4 minutes 53 seconds. Ankeny up 14-0 as they get the extra point. And again, all 3 timeouts. First quarter, and
Same
same.
time for Roosevelt to put a drive together. Now it's just down to whether they will. Ankeny's kicker is shown to have a big boot. Put us on the 2-yard line on the last drive, just receiving wise, and then in the end zone on the last one. So we're gonna have to work out of the back. Special teams got to put a good return on the ball, and then we got to go to work on offense. Got to just march up the field, put a drive together. We got plenty of time, just under 5 minutes, which is more than enough. But Jameson needs to get the ball in his hands, and we need to work up the field quickly.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, this Wisconsin fight song is gonna get annoying quick.
Yeah, especially if they keep scoring.
Yeah, looking at hopefully not an ugly one brewing, but 14-0 with 4 minutes left in the first quarter as we're getting set to kick off again.
If anybody needs a post-game snack after watching this, go to Chipotle. They got a brisket tacos.
Bro, brisket is so fire. All right. Javier Jones gets the kickoff at the 1. Oh.
Looking for a hole.
Oh, and he'll
It's
get
not
to the
fun.
19. And honestly, if you're in the NFL, you would hope to God, or in college, sorry, you'd just take the fair catch. But man, it is rough receiving a kickoff at the 1-yard line, because
I mean, It's got to be an IQ thing here. If they're setting up on the 1 and they're receiving it on the 1, at this rate, you just got to let the ball fall into the end zone. Just
Well,
take
on
a
a
touch back.
kickoff, it once it hits if it hits at the 1, it would be considered live even if it rolls into the end zone. So Ankeny could get it. So that's why I'm saying it's just one of those unlucky things that Roosevelt's experiencing today. As we have Jamison in the shotgun again. Gonna have Davier Jones motion, and he's gonna throw it
Quick
to George.
pass.
Oh, Williams.
Scooped.
That was a nice scoop.
Excellent catch by George. He almost pulled that one from the. I thought it was down.
Yeah,
but,
it looked. The
George
throw was way behind him, or in front of. I think it was way behind. That was a nice 11-yard gain, and it's going to set up a 1st and 10 with 4 minutes 39 seconds in the quarter. And man, gonna set up in the shotgun again. Jamison claps for it. They snap. Gonna
shovel to the outside.
Nice option. Russell brought down from behind. Gonna be a 3-yard, 4-yard gain. Gonna set up a 2nd and 6 with 4 minutes to go. Clock rolling at 4:12. And
Not a bad idea. We show that was shown to be very effective against Atoma. Obviously, a lot weaker defense there.
Yeah.
But
just make their linebackers work all game. We're gonna have George Williams.
It's not Jameson's coming out of the pocket, so it's obviously going to be more effective at marching up the field.
Williams motions, and Jameson's gonna keep it for absolutely nothing. Hopefully he got back to the line of scrimmage, but it's gonna lose yardage on the play. Probably
telling Ernst to get back off the field a little bit.
Gonna be 3rd and 9, and again, hopefully we can get this, because man, a punt would essentially just bring the Hawks to about the way the Norris has been punting the ball, probably to like the 30 or 40-yard line, and again they could begin the march down the field. So here we go. Have Jamison set up in a shotgun again. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right. He's going to take the snap, and it's going to be another QB run. He's going to roll out and throw it into the dirt.
Cross body. Not Jameson's special. He's definitely a mobile QB, but he struggles to set his feet and just throw the ball.
It's just a footwork game. And,
absolutely.
A lot of QBs who finally develop, who have, I wouldn't say horrible, but messy footwork, like Dak Prescott, Patrick Mahomes, in college, had messy footwork and then developed it pretty nicely and became, top 3 quarterbacks, top 5 quarterbacks in the league. And it's gonna high snap. Careful.
Boot again.
I think that one may have been blocked, but that's gonna be probably a 15-yard punt. Absolute. And he keeps marching down. It's gonna be a 13-yard punt on the play. Gonna set up the Hawks again. I did say the 40, but I did not mean the Roosevelt 40. Gonna set up the Hawks at the
special teams is absolutely failing us and is setting us up terribly on both sides of the ball.
Gonna set up the Hawks at the 47 or 43. Sorry.
I mean, as far as practices goes, we just gotta break it down. We gotta have Danny making field goals. We gotta have Cole making decent punts. We gotta have blocking downfield, and we gotta have returners that are just effective every single play. And that's just, we don't have that consistency right now.
Yeah, and Cole's gonna take the snap. He's gonna step up and find a
Big
wide
gap.
open receiver. And number 5, Brady McCall,
Bro is
gonna
marching
still
up the
keep
field.
going, and he's gonna finally be brought down at the 19-yard line.
He took 4 defenders 5 yards. He carried them for 5 to 7 yards.
Man, and I could see Avery making fun of him, talking about just basically took all 4 of the line defensemen and took them on his back, marching into the Ankeny red zone.
I thought I just saw Danny down there. I was like, oh no, that's an issue.
He was talking about the student section. But here we go. Gonna have a 1st and 10 at the 19. JJ Cole's going to take the snap, going to fake the handoff, going to roll out to his right, and he's going to be almost brought down. And that's going to be
pass interference.
And that is unfortunate. He got there just a tad early, and it was honestly decent coverage.
both refs, or all three refs, had the flag thrown at the exact same time. I
Yep.
saw it out of the box.
But
It's just,
Walker Bennett going to be called for the pass interference, just getting there a little bit too early on the play. Would have been nice if he could just get the hands around and just bet that pass down.
I mean, if he got there as early as he did, he could have just made the lunge and tried to go for the ball. But he went straight for the wrap up
Yeah.
early. I mean, it was effective defensively, but the rules sadly do not allow that.
Rules are rules. So it'll be defensive pass interference. Looks like they're figuring out the clock or the spot on the field. Again, there's 2:16 on the clock. Scoreboard is 14-0 Ankeny. Trying to get that scoreboard up for y'all. Could throw it, and still.
We got to get the
oh
ball
my
down,
God.
man.
Brought at
They're
the 10.
absolutely taking us and marching us right up the field. Well, we're making contact with them.
Colin Cowdoff with the catch and run, brought down at the 11, and it's going to set up about a 2nd and 4, and already it looks like it's getting ugly.
Yeah, if this continues, we are going to have a very long game.
All right, run up the gut, and it's going to be a first down as they just need a little over 2 yards, and they're going to set up at the 9, or it looks like they're going to set up at the 7 actually. That sucker goal line got me a little messed up, but going to be first and goal, 14-0 with 1:10 and rolling. And he's going to take the snap, going to roll out to his right, and he's going to throw it for a wide open touchdown. Brady McCall with the catch, and that was
Another
a 7-yard touchdown pass. Going to be 20-0 Ankeny.
I mean, and it tells you a lot about how this game is going when it's a 3-yard touchdown and now a 7-yard touchdown. Now, I will say the first one is a little bit larger of a run, but which that just means it was a breakdown.
But it's just going up the throat, essentially.
Taking us up the field.
And it is going to be good PAT, absolute boot, 21-0, and 3 touchdowns in the first quarter as we hear on Wisconsin. A minute left, and it is 21-0 Hawks. And, you know, I'll ask again, what went wrong on that play?
It really makes you think. I mean, it's really just been the same breakdowns that's happened before. You had a weak offensive drive where you got a couple yards, couple good runs. We broke down, went 4 and out, weak punt, left us with bad field position on defense, and they just took us right up the field.
We've been streaming on a different link the entire time. We've been streaming on a different link the entire time. We apologize. We're going to get that link sorted out. And let's see if we can. Hey, Aiden, or Milo. Can you go ahead and copy that link and send it out to people? No, it's just field camera right now, because we only have 3 viewers. Oh, we have 5 now. All right, just get that link. Yeah, just get that link going. That's all. My apologies. And if it does freeze up, that is because CPU's going through our browser right now,
Are you on it?
trying to get the.
You're watching it? Yeah, send that.
Gonna get the link. I know we have audio right now, The video will be laggy for a second, and that is not the Wi-Fi. That is just the CPU, and that is a nice catch and run for about a 6-yard gain. Danny Diggins with the nice catch and run. It'll be about a 7-yard gain. Going to set up a second and three at the 27. Less than a minute to go.
That's good. Make sure that shit's right there.
And you would think that we set up around the Roosevelt cheerleaders, but that is actually the Ankeny cheerleaders you're hearing right now. And here's a run from Russell, and he's going to get probably really close to the first down. And let's see if they're going to give it to him. And no, yes. Referee's finally signaling for the first down. Going to be 1st and 10.
The link's right. So whatever's in the tag, go repost that shit.
All right. Set up in the shotgun. Twin sets, 2 wide receivers left and right. Fake the handoff.
Oh, break
Gonna
down
go
the
up,
offensive line.
and he's going to get
Oh,
wrapped
Jesus.
up. Braden Simonson with the nice tackle wrap up. And it's going to be probably 2nd and 10. No gain on the play. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And hopefully we'll get y'all get the stream links out, because the stream is working. Just trying to get it out as quick as possible. And it's going to be the end of the first quarter. Ankeny Hawks leading 21-0 as we will get set to the second quarter, and we're going to bring it back to the booth. And just nice discussion that the coach is having. You can see him just a little yelling a bit, but what are you yelling if you're the coach?
I mean, it's early in the game. Right now, it's just about us locking in. It's about us doing the little stuff right. I know we got a strong coaching staff. We got a lot of IQ, a lot of talent in our coaching staff with Barnett and Ernst, and we got a lot of heart, especially coming out of Ernst. So we just gotta break down, bring the motivation, bring the tackles, bring the hits, bring the throws, bring the passes, the runs, whatever it takes. We just gotta do the little stuff right.
Bring the wood.
It's really that simple. Absolutely. We really just gotta break down the little stuff, and we just gotta do it right every single time, every single drive.
And we're gonna send you back to the field, and the Roughriders will start at the 30. It'll be 2nd and 10 to begin the second quarter. And Jamison will take the snap, hand off to Russell, and he's gonna go out the outside and brought down immediately. Number 4, Ryan Crandall, with the amazing read and just split that O-line up.
Absolutely.
Could you send that link to my dad? Could you send that link to my dad or mom? 469-556-6560. All right. Again, trying to get the link out to people. Going to be Jameson's going to take, and it's going to be a false start. Or offsides, I mean. Sorry. Offsides on Ankeny. 3rd one of the game. It's going to set up the Roughriders with a much nicer 3rd and 5. All right. Again, trying to get the link out to people. Have a nice game going. And he's going to fake the handoff and a nice read option. And Jamison's going to go out to the outside. And he should get the first down, brought down, extending the ball at the 40. And the referee, and that's a terrible spot. Oh, they mark him down at the 39. And it's going to be 4th and 1. And I asked the question, do you go for it?
For me, absolutely, I'm going for it. I mean, we're within inches of the first down. We're in excellent field position for Ankeny if something happens to go wrong. Because that's obviously not ideal. But our special teams has not been keeping up to a point where we can really just afford to punt the ball away on every single drive.
Yep.
We just got to try and make something happen with the offense. Try and jam something to the
Jameson's
outside.
going to take the snap, and it's going to be a timeout before the delay of game. And going to be the first charge timeout. It is about 11 minutes to go in the second quarter. Going to be a 4th and 1. And again, just from my take is just that, I mean, not trust the special teams, but I feel like at this point it's just more beneficial that, you go for it on 4th down. You just, take more risks. And there's an interesting story out of Presbyterian. Have you seen on TikTok? This man's coaching belief is that you never punt.
Yes, absolutely.
And 2-pointers all the time.
Started in the high school game, moved to the college game, and he started out with a 61-point win, 61-0, and then another
84.
40. You said 44.
84.
84-0.
And Jameson's gonna be set up in the shotgun. Gonna take the snap, fakes a handoff, and oh my God!
Break down the O-line.
Oh man!
It stopped.
There must have been a
Jesus.
miscommunication, and it'll be a turnover on downs. And the Ankeny Hawks will take over 1st and 10.
Our O-line is absolutely selling us right now.
I don't think it was much of a O-line just not having the skill. I feel like there must have been a communication
Well, yeah,
error.
I mean, but regardless, if the O-line's breaking down for whatever reason, it's going to create issues, especially when Jameson hasn't been as sharp out of the running out of the pocket as he was against the weaker teams. When you don't have that option and you got to make plays happen out of the pocket, you can't have the O-line breaking down like that.
Don't have that kind of luxury. As
Absolutely.
the Ankeny Hawks will set up in a shotgun, 3 out to the left, 1 to the right. We'll take the low snap, and he's gonna throw it to the. Oh my God! He's gonna juke him out. Oh, he got Jaquan Bradley good, number 32, Colin Caldoff, with the nice catch and run.
And that baseline is your friend, young fella.
Yeah.
You gotta break down. That's your 12th defender right there.
Indeed, and it's just a little rough of a drive right now. But there was a flag on the field, and it's going to be a hold on Ankeny, and it's going to push him back 10 yards. Going to be a 1st and 24. Oh, man. And for the first time, the Ankeny Hawks will set up, or not the first time, but first time in a while, the Ankeny Hawks will set up in their own territory.
Absolutely.
And so here in the shotgun, tight end set off, and it's going to be another flag on the play. And, another catch. Cannot bring him down, and finally brings him down at the 29-yard line.
Solid wrap-up, but their receivers and running backs are absolutely just running our defense over.
And Brady
plain and simple.
Brady McCullough with the catch, and it looks like it's coming back. Ankeny O-linemen in showing their dismay. It's going to be it's actually going to be too many men on the field for Roosevelt.
So sure enough, we're marching the other way.
And that's going to be accepted, I believe, or it's going to be declined. Looks like it's going to be declined, and they'll take the second about 2 on the play. And again, just when you think you're pushing them out, getting pushed right back again. 1 step forward, 2 steps back.
Yeah.
And J.J. Cole will take the snap. Gonna look, and he's gonna scramble, roll out to his right, and he's gonna get.
Big gun to the outside.
And Brady McCullough with the catch again, bringing Ankeny into the red zone at the 5.
That is just frustrating.
Cole Norris with the tackle.
No matter what we're getting done at the front field, once that ball leaves the quarterback's hands and we get downfield, it just seems like there's an opening every single time that ball leaves his hands, and they're absolutely capitalizing on it every single time.
Just rough secondary. And he's going to take the snap, and he's going to hand it off to
That's gonna be
count
another
off, and it's
touchdown.
going to be another touchdown for the
Jeez.
Ankeny Hawks.
This
gonna
is rough to watch.
Yeah, it is going to be 27-0.
And if the special
9:50.
teams keeps it up, it'll be 28-0 really, really fast.
It's going to be 9:55 left in the second quarter. It is now 27-0 with, again, another Ankeny Hawks touchdown. And I will agree with you. I mean, you see a student section jumping up and down for our end, but I bet you it can be hard to watch sometimes. And the kick is indeed good. Absolute drill through the uprights, and it's going to be 28-0 Hawks.
It's just fundamentals. We got to break it down to the fundamentals. We got to execute. Granted, we have some big injuries on defense plaguing us. Jack Armstrong, strong cornerback, and also an offensive presence out now. Ankle injury, correct?
Yeah.
Just unfortunate.
And again, we're probably going to annoy the crowd with how many times the fight song is going to be played. But that's a different fight song.
That's the one they played at the start of the game.
Oh. Who buys two different fight songs?
Yeah, that's a great question.
That's
Apparently Ankeny, but if you're state champions, you can play whatever you want.
Yeah, that is true. And we're going to get set off for the kickoff again from the left hash. It is 28-0 Ankeny
Somehow
Hawks.
this game is looking like the Urbandale game just in the first half.
His shit crashed, but we can just run fucking graphics and scoreboard off the same computer.
Yeah. All right. And boom.
Big boot received on the 1 again.
Terrence going to take the snap at the 2, and he's
my
going to get
goodness.
wrapped up at
Why
the
are we driving it straight to the defense? I mean, I understand the whole north-south, not east-west philosophy, but when you got 4 defenders that are a whole lot larger than you right in front of you, you'd think you'd go in a different direction. Apparently, we are not thinking that way.
Nope.
And obviously, it's not been very productive.
Yeah, going to be second and 5. Or, sorry, going to be on the 15-yard line. And I'm just getting a loss for words, just how, I look on the sideline and it's just lack of energy.
I mean, and we saw the same thing against Urbandale. Like, you got...
There's baby girl Luke Garcia. Hopefully we see him on the field. But I did talk to him as Jamison sets up in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers out, and he's going to roll out, and he's going to option, and he's going to
push directly to the sideline for a loss of 2 or 3 yards.
And it's,
We got a whole lot of the same thing going and a whole lot of it not working. I think we'd find a change.
I got to tell you, man, I'm not seeing the QB option type offense that we're doing. I mean,
it's just not work. But the issue is that we don't have a quarterback right now that's reading the field in an extensive enough way to where you can run an option. Like he's not seeing the field
throw it,
well
and
enough.
he's gonna be, and it is high school rules biting us in the butt. Danny Diggins gonna get the catch, and then just like in college and in high school, if you catch it and your knee is down, you are down. Can't be the NFL where you get up and run, and it's gonna kill us. And it's gonna be a 3rd and 15 from our
We just gotta work big. I mean, going back to that coaching philosophy we were talking about earlier, that same coach that says never punt also says Hail Mary every single play, and your percentage is gonna go a lot up. Granted, obviously you're not gonna find the same success on every play, but that one big play you get per drive, you're gonna be golden. Another big scramble out to the outside,
and
Jamison's
gonna
really looking for a safety there.
Oh, and he's gonna be hit, and he's gonna take it back to the 15 of where we originally started for the 4th and 10.
It has got to be the easiest this offense has got to be the easiest offense in the entire state to read. We are doing the exact same thing over and over again. The snap of the ball in the shotgun,
And
There's
I
a
was
motion by Davier, and then he's either handing off or he's running it.
that is, all we did was just flip sides of the field. That's all. And I did talk to a player on the field in private that it can be quite frustrating to just run the same play over and over again. It's so easy to read as Cole Norris will take the punt and a better boot this time. Gonna take it and it's gonna roll. Favorable Rough Rider bounce all the way to the 49 of Ankeny.
Still excellent field position for him, though.
Yeah, but we'll take what we can get. And the Ankeny Hawks will set up with 7:30 left in the second quarter. Going to be 28-0. And it's just wonder where did it all go wrong?
It went wrong when our Eagle got boosted at Waukee, and then it got padded by that big one out of Tumwa.
And
it's really easy.
And he misses the tackle, and he's going to go up the field. Oh, man. And he was not brought down. His knee was not down. And I hate to be that guy to cheer against his own team, but it did not appear that he was tackled yet. Looked like reminiscent of a Miles Austin, Kansas City play. Get up and score. And I think Coach Barnett has seen enough right now. He's going to take a timeout.
I would have seen enough too.
Got to wrap up. It's rough seeing it not wrap.
We gotta look deeper into what our offensive coordinator is doing. Because
Colin
it's really
Kaldoff is just eating us alive.
Yeah, we are absolutely just not putting out results.
It can be painful, but it'll be much better when we face look to our upcoming schedule. Is it too early to say, look up to our upcoming schedule?
I mean,
we're down 28-0.
Well, as far as the game goes, there's plenty of game to go. I mean, on this track, we're going to have a really rough game, and there's really nothing to look forward to if it's going to continue. But if we break down and recover, we'll be all right.
I think
as far as the future schedules goes, we got a couple of easier games lined up for us, which is nice.
Next week, we are set to face off against North
for
homecoming. And the following week, looking at Marshalltown, and we should be good to go for that game. And I think the game after that is Sioux City East, as J.J. Call will give the handoff to Colin Kaldoff, and he's going to blow through the defense and bring it up to the 19-yard line. Again, another Ankeny red zone.
Didn't take them long to get there either, which is the issue. We're literally not even tiring them out. I don't know if we just didn't spend enough time in the weight room.
They did. Apparently today they were in film session and doing weights today.
Well, maybe we should have taken a day off to rest because they're just bodying us right now. But
Cole's going to take the snap, and he's going to throw it. Oh, that was a nice catch and throw. Number 5, Brady McCall. And and again, it
was frustrating even from the box.
Do you think they can put up 60 points at this rate?
Oh, yeah. At this rate, we'll have that done by the third quarter.
And he's going to throw a beautiful
dot to the corner.
Absolute beautiful throw. J.J. Cole with the amazing throw and catch by Brady McCullough.
Oh, little flag on the excessive celebration, I believe.
It don't matter.
He hit a clean gritty. He hit a clean gritty in the end zone. You got to give him that.
I'd be jumping up and down if I hit a throw and catch like that. That is just an amazing chemistry by the Ankeny Hawks.
Bro hit a clean gritty into the alley-oop celebration. You just got to give him that because, I mean, despite we gave him good field position, that's an absolute dot, absolutely in the breadbasket on the catch. So you can't even really be pressed on that.
Yep, and Ankeny will set up for the point after. And Bleeding continues. 34-0, 6 minutes ago. And it almost was blocked, but it's going to be an absolute boot. 35-0, Ankeny Hawks. And hopefully we can get a point up to the point on the board as we bring you back to the booth. And it's just what can we do to just establish points on the board?
Well, we got to settle down. Well, I mean, I don't know if settle down. We need to bring the energy up. But as far as everything else goes, we got to settle down. We're just getting big bodied. That's like they're literally just powering through us, whether it be on tackles, just on the IQ. Our play calling has to get better. Our execution of the play calls that are being called has got to be better. It's just overall we just gotta break it down. Like I've been saying all game, fundamentals, we are not doing a good job of that. And when we are, they're just outpowering us. They're just outbodying us, whatever it is. And that's just the most frustrating part.
Mm-hmm. And it's just, I wouldn't say painful to watch, but just kind of a part of you hurts when you just see, this a promising team, a playoff-bound team, as we'll take you back to the field. And
there's really one word to describe this game, and it's Kendrick Lamar's 2018 album. Damn. That's all. That's all you can really describe this game as. It's rough out here, man.
Yeah.
This offense is not getting us out the hood. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, we ain't making it out the hood. I mean, Jameson will make it out the hood.
Yeah, until he runs into. If he keeps running like he is, then he's gonna have a tough time. Hey, a ball on the field. Pause.
Oh, yeah, there's a ball on the field.
Hey,
and
where did that even come from?
I know. I think a fan threw that into the field. Don't know where that came
from. Ankeny has
from.
roughly 800 kids walking around in the
concourse.
Yeah, so it would not be surprising if one of them had a ball that got thrown onto the field.
Oh yeah, the announcer just PA announcer just saying, please do not throw objects on the field. So, looks like, and I can already see security looking for the kid who threw a ball on the field.
That's tough.
But honestly, it's the most exciting thing that's happened so far.
Yeah, no lie. Shout out to Dylan, the security man. You can see him walking over in the green on the track. He got us up in the booth, so shout out to him.
With I don't think we can say the code. I think we can say the code now. Dallas Stars.
Well, they marked off all the names, so
yeah.
He got us set up with the code, got us up in the press booth.
Very nice.
Bro was hyped when we walked up. We were like, "Hey, yo, we're with the team." He was like, "What's the code?" And we said it. He was like, "Oh, it actually worked."
And a nice return by Davier Jones, and he's gonna go up to the 40 forward progress. Brought down at 37, but he'll get at the 35-yard line. Sorry. That double vision.
Ankeny's drum line's going dummy over there on the side.
No lie. And we will be and if you did hear that voice, that is Milo, one of our crew members. And we would just take a second to thank KDPS for the broadcast and our crew, Aiden, Logan, who can't be here right now in the cross-country meet. Good luck to him. Eddie and Milo. And, of course, Keegan. And in halftime, just to let you know, we will be discussing a bit of the game, and then we will cut to the marching band. And, wrapped up immediately. Russell Lamar. Oh, man. And that was going nowhere. And it's going to be about 2nd and 13 with 4 minutes to go. It's looking rough. Going to be on our own.
See, at this point, on the last quarter, about just under 5 minutes, I was like, we have a whole lot of time to put a drive together. And so far, that they have not taken that ideology and put it to heart.
So it's going to be at the 32, and Jameson clapping for the snap. Going to have Davier motion, and he's going to take the jet sweep. And can Russell get the block? And it does not matter.
Oh, my God.
Number 4, Ryan Crandall, with a nice sideline to sideline movement, and he's going to stuff Davier Jones for a loss. And
Maybe
it's-
Davier saw the sidelines and saw the white and thought it was the end zone line, but he did not really go up the field on that one.
Well, he needed his blockers too. That was not.
Oh yeah,
Davier's.
there was real no blocking. I think they had eight out of the 11 guys behind the line of scrimmage by the end of that play.
And
Frustrating.
I don't think it's just frustrating for him, and I don't think it's much of his fault. All around. It's a frustrating night, and it's going to be 3rd and 16 at the 29 with 3:45 to go. Gonna have 3 rushers, and there's a linebacker, and
Russell not finding a hole.
no, that's man, Andrew Knapp got taken to town over. Was that number 10, Braden Simonson, with a nice wrap up, and they only rushed 3 on that play. And again,
Still got to stop in the backfield.
4th down. It's going to be 4th and 16, ball on the 29 with 3 minutes to go. And again, as I was reminding everybody, we will show the marching band at halftime. We will take a second to discuss the keys to the game and what went wrong, what went right, and then we'll get a nice little water break, as deserved.
Yeah, the what went right. It's gonna be pretty short, so it'll give us a little extra time for the water break.
And here's a punt, and that punt went pretty right. It was pretty all right. Oh, it's going to be returned, and he's going to miss the tackle.
Flag on the field. I don't know what he threw, but
No, it was not a flag. It's the
oh,
beanbag they throw to set the
I
scrimmage.
got you.
Yeah. It's usually blue, but they're throwing white.
I was gonna say.
It's usually blue, but Ankeny Hawks will set up again in our own field position. I sound like a broken record. It's going to be ball at the 47, 1st and 10. About 3 minutes to go. 2.5 minutes ago, sorry.
This looks a whole lot like the last time we were out here at Ankeny. That would have been 2
Do you
years
remember my
ago.
freshman year in Ankeny?
No, not that one, sophomore year. But yeah, you get the vibes.
Yeah, and oh man,
Rough line of history out here.
yeah, this game might traumatize me.
Somehow we never get to play Ankeny at home.
I know. Actually, I think we did once, but that was when we were in middle school.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
correct. That's correct.
We did, but ever since then,
We got our ass kicked then too. Oh, nice little wrap up. Over the center. All right.
Brady McCullough with the catch again, and at this point, we might slip up a few f-bombs here and there, or just. 'cause
It's really the only valid way to describe how this game's going.
It's really fun to watch as a deep throw, and it's going to be an absolute dime.
Another tutty!
An absolute dime.
Oh my gosh.
He could not have placed that better. J.J. Cole with the deep bomb.
Let me see if Bro has an offer. Because
we got to look it up right now.
Right now. He's going to be at least a 3 or 4 star.
Brady McCullough just with an amazing catch. That's his 2nd touchdown, 3rd touchdown of the night, and it's going to be Ankeny 41-0 before the half even ends. And J.J. Cole, I'm getting junior quarterback, 6'6", 230.
That's a big boy.
He's got to have some offers. But that was an absolute beautiful dime pass. And here's the PAT attempt.
Solid. Kicker's been solid all day.
Absolute
That'll be another one.
dime. And it's going to be 42-0 with a minute 20 to go in the 2nd quarter.
We put up more points in a game and a half than probably any team's put up ever this year. It's crazy.
I can tell you right now, we're probably not top 5 defense anymore.
Oh, no, yeah, I would dare say. Man, if we keep getting beat off the line, it's going to be really easy for them to place those deep passes.
But
You would think that staying in front of the offensive player would work. And it does. It's been shown to work. Apparently, whoever our defensive coordinator has not adopted that ideology quite yet.
And
maybe he'll get out of the Stone Age.
Hey, they
soon
switched
enough.
back. They're back to on Wisconsin now. I guess when you're suburb school, you can switch between whatever you feel like. I feel like Michigan right now.
Yeah, it would be nice.
I feel like Navy. It could be a nice rushing
Maybe
touchdown.
Notre Dame every now and then.
And throw in Ohio State.
I mean, it's almost like we've been in a game of NCAA 2010.
I mean, I've been playing NCAA 14 until all 4 of my Xbox 360 controllers broke, and I can no longer play.
Oh,
And
boy, you need an Xbox 360 controller? I
yeah.
got you.
Now we just wait to the long trek of College Football 23 being released.
I thought 23? I
Yeah,
thought it was
it's gonna be
22.
23.
Hey, but
Well,
that's valid.
it's gonna be released in 22, but it'll be 23.
Oh, that's valid. That's valid.
As Davier Jones takes a snap,
Ooh, he running.
handoff. Oh, and that could have been a face mask. I thought I saw his
No,
helmet
he
go.
definitely did. He definitely did.
But the referees just don't care at this point. Looks like forward progress will bring it at the 11. And
Man, you know it's bad when one of your old coordinators on the field has his headset basically off. Bro's got his mic all the way in the air because he probably saying some expletives at the moment.
oh my God,
It's a show pause showing out for the solid game.
Oh, that was entertaining. But here we go. Jameson set to take the snap. Shotgun, twins sets. Gonna take the snap, gonna hand it off, gonna fake the handoff, and he's gonna go absolutely nowhere. And I gotta tell you, that was an awful read.
It's the
just
same thing we've been seeing all game.
another
So we've
another
gotten that
read
wrong.
option.
We've gotten that wrong read. What now? 15, 20 times. It's been the same play over and over again.
Another read option, and
And we've had one work for 4 yards. We've had one work for 4 yards. Why are we not passing the ball? We got George Williams, who's a skyscraper out here, who can catch the ball from his feet to the clouds.
that's gonna be the half for us.
Oh, that's
Ankeny,
rough.
yeah, Ankeny's leading 42-0, and let's hope Roughriders can have a response for any sort of offense of just anything at this point.
Our streamers get the luxury of watching a little nicer marching band this time, as opposed to a tumbler. But we'll get that going for you guys in just a second, as they should be marching out here any moment now.
And we're gonna get the Ankeny marching band, and we're gonna take you to the booth real quick, and we're just gonna honestly quick discussion of what went wrong in the second half. Roughriders down 42-0.
So it's been a difference in physicality. That's the number one thing. They've just been more physical than us. They've been running us over on the offensive side of the ball. We haven't been able to stop on defense. Even when we wrap up correctly, we've had plenty of tackles with good form that have just gone nowhere. Offensively, they're dotting the ball. They're putting it in the places that we're not every single time.
Two absolute dimes
And
from J.J. Cole.
our defense is just not responding well. Our offense is essentially, like Henry said, it's just a broken record. We're just seeing the same thing over and over again. And none of it's been successful this far.
I'm just looking at the marching band. I'm wondering what band director let the man wear a long sleeve in a marching band performance. That's just, but, yep, we're getting set to take you to the Ankeny halftime performance. We're going to take it to the field camera, and we will be back with you in a second. Me and Ziggy will be taking a small break, and we will cut back, make a few comments on the band, and yeah,
Absolutely.
we'll be right back.
Thank you.
Halftime here at Ankeny Stadium. The score is 42-0. Ankeny Hawks in the lead. We were right back. Small break, and that was the Ankeny Marching Band. And those bass splits were amazing.
Huh?
The bass splits
Oh,
were
the base
amazing.
splits were on point, bruh. Shouts out to them.
And another interesting thing is they were marching flubs.
Gotta love the flub drums.
All right, that should be good. I finally got chairs.
Can you make it so I can hear?
No, your headphone jack is kind of messed up, so that's
Tough.
why. And so, the game's starting in about 6 minutes.
Oh, pause. Go and get the scouting report, respectfully.
Me on camera and commentating for today.
Oh, most definitely. Got to see it through. Now they got the oversized baseball jerseys for the dance team. That's an interesting move.
Let's see if they have rhythm, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
Is that their version of Band Take the Field? The music is on.
Basically.
Well, Ankeny dance team for you.
There's not a. Oh, never mind. I lied. I'm going to rescind that statement.
They're finally in beat now. Oh, that girl, yeah. We gotta be respectful. They probably took their hard-earned time into this. So, respect, absolute respect. And all right, gonna. Ooh.
He was trying to get some jiggler tangs.
All right. It's not showing up.
Run varsity bound.
We'll try a score stream. And we're just trying to, so we have like 4 minutes left until kickoff. Trying to bring you scores from around 5A. Trying to pull that up for you.
Absolutely.
It's getting very cold now.
Yeah, it's starting to get chilly out here.
The booth is clutching up though.
Yeah, but I don't know why they got the bulletproof tints on this broadcast
Yeah.
booth, because we got to keep it open, otherwise you literally can't see anything.
Yeah. You can't see, but in the booth, my side has the window open, but Ziggy's side has the military grade bulletproof glass that is unable to see from like the 20 to the end zone.
Yeah, no
Has
lie.
to step out the booth to go and go have a look.
Oh my God, dude! Look at the kicker. The kicker's literally just—he's
From
not even
40?
getting a lead up. He's literally not even getting a lead up. He's just moinking it.
I'm gonna look on.
Yeah, mine's not putting in no work. I can run camera probably. Or no, you. Mad goofy. Yeah, but my Wi-Fi's not putting in any work, so. Oh, bruh. Hold up, let me recopy it. Do we got the